introducing my wife to everybody, Barbara Filatico, and then I'm going to go to the paintings. And we're going to basically start at this corner here and look at each watercolor in the exhibit. And this is a larger picture of the one to my left, which is in one of the two bedrooms. And the bedrooms, if you look, you'll see there's the smaller, same one of the one we just looked at next to that painting. Now let's look at the other bedroom. And in this one, you'll notice that there are lots of small examples as well. Upper left-hand corner is the one in the Tides Institute. This is a typical scene where it's painting within painting. And then we have, when he lived in Brooklyn, he loved to paint the light. If you notice the shadows, it's one of his most characteristic traits. And over here, what you'll notice is how lovely and crisp the color is. And if you look on that left wall, you see those beautiful shadows. And here we see something called reserved highlights, which in many of his pieces you'll see. In most of his work, you will see the white of the watercolor paper reserved, and now you can see that it's a composition that he has to pre-think in advance. And these are very similar. This is an example of the artist painting himself, which he often did in a lot of his work. So this is William Starkweather painting a model on a cold Canada day. This is Eastport, Maine, and a very good friend of his, Lars Hostrup. And this is the Eastport, Maine. These are going to be two paintings that are exactly alike in that they're the same exact location, but a different time of day. And now, this is probably one of the most typical paintings of this genre. A very classic example of what you see and what you get. I happen to like this one in particular because of the background, this sort of ghost-like imagery. And this is Eastport, Maine, and it's a town that looks exactly the same right now if you take an example of it. This is in the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and it's painted totally different from this one, which is in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And this painting has one of my favorite examples of what I thought originally was a Degas painting copy, and now I believe it's a Chase copy, and it's of that chair right there. This is the last known painting that William Starkweather ever did. It has examples in it of Leonardo da Vinci's writing, which is at the bottom. It says, "Non mi legge chi non I matematico nelle mie principi." And basically, it's his last known painting, but of course in the very center of this painting is the last known painting done by Leonardo da Vinci. Lots of symbolic imagery, beautiful example, and the portfolio, as well as the colors, are very calculated. It's a painting that they believe was painted at the same time that it was working with